Gordy Davidson is a confidant of champions. He is one of the technology world's most trusted advisors, whose accomplishments read like a history of Silicon Valley, representing the leaders of Apple, Cisco Systems, Oracle, Intuit, Electronic Arts, Macromedia, and Facebook. He has worked on over 50 public offerings and over 100 mergers and acquisitions, including WhatsApp's $19 billion sale to Facebook in 2012, the largest acquisition of a private startup of all time. Gordy is viewed as a culture carrier and exemplifies the character that defines Silicon Valley.
My view of Gordy is he's the Tom Hagen of Silicon Valley. And the kids in the audience probably won't recognize the reference, but it's from The Godfather. It's the lawyer the consigliere, the guy who knows everything and has the best judgment. And so Gordy is always my recommendation to founders when their companies start to scale, when they get started, when they start to grow. And I'm convinced that at least half the problems in Silicon Valley can be solved if people would just listen to Gordy more.
I think Gordy instinctively recognizes the value of empowering others much more so than most people, which is particularly impressive given his level of individual talent. He's profoundly influenced the careers of many people, and I'm certainly one of them.
He's somebody who's very unassuming, but has a lot of gravitas, and like the old E.F. Hutton commercial, when he does speak, people really listen to him.
He is unflappable, and especially in a crisis, he's the calm in the storm. He realizes that it's important that he becomes both a business confidant as well as a legal advisor. And watching him gain the respect in the room, having people listen to what he says, watching him calm down the anxiety in a situation where there's a problem trying to be solved, is a sight to behold.
That vision and judgment that he has gives him a remarkable ability to steer people through very difficult waters to safer shores. There's so many times over the years when I've looked to Gordy to help think through a problem and know that he will always be a calm voice, a steady voice, and one that's informed by tremendous judgment. The funny thing is sometimes you attribute that judgment to someone who's been around the block a lot and seen it all. In Gordy's case, my suspicion is that he was able to do that when he was 25 as well as he can today.
He's really a business partner, much more than a lawyer. He's somebody that understands the legal implications of decisions you make and helps you accomplish your business goals and your challenges in a very unique way. He's somebody I would trust with my life.
It was 1993, no, probably late 92. We were contemplating our IPO. John Doerr was on the board, and he said, you're currently using a famous Silicon Valley law firm, but you're not being as well served by them as you could be. You can do better. And I know the guy. It's Gordy Davidson. And boy, was John right. Gordy is so much better, and has been. I mean, that was 1993, a long time ago. So yeah, it was thanks to John Doerr, and I am so glad that he spoke up.
Gordy's, I think, been my most trusted business advisor. It's a hard thing to start a new company. It's a hard thing to grow a Cisco, or to build an Apple, or to launch a Facebook. And Gordy's had a hand in shaping each and every one of those companies.
I believe that half the companies in the Silicon Valley today probably wouldn't exist if they didn't have Gordy giving them advice and counsel.
I think Gordy's the culture carrier for the Valley and for the core values of the Valley. And so I think he really helps, especially the new founders, really understand the right way to do things. And I think, years later, I think people realize what a very special opportunity it was to be able to learn that from him.
Hey, Gordy, congratulations on your being honored and welcomed into the Global Silicon Valley Hall of Fame. You deserve this. You rock.